What's up, my comic community? My name's Cullen, and I collect comics. And today is May 14th. Happy Mother's Day. And we are going to get into my weekly pulls for this week. I got them from the Comix Strip, which is my local comic shop. It's in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. You should definitely check it out. Always support your local comic shop. We're going to start with the Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries, and this is issue number 8. It has a Eric Owen cover, and the interiors are also by Eric Owen, and Shelley Fisk is the writer for this. Batman's facing the most fearsome foe, the ancient Bat Spirit. If the supernatural menace has his way, all other bats will be vanquished, leaving him to rule the world. Sounds like a job for Mystery Inc. So why is Batman working with a new teen team? That's interesting. And they all look like, obviously other versions of, Mystery Inc. So that's neat. Next, we're going to move on to Batman Adventures Continues. And this is Season 3. And this is issue number 5. And it has a Scott Godlewski cover. And it's the art for this is done by Ty Templeton. And written by both Paul Dini and Alan Burnett. And it looks like it's got the Suicide Squad on it. That looks really cool. Yeah, so let's see what we've got on this. The battle for Straight Man's mind concludes as Batman clashes with the Joker and the Suicide Squad. Can the Dark Knight free Straight Man from the clutches of the Joker, or will he be lost forever to the clown Prince of Crime? All right. Next, we're moving on to Batman White Knight presents Generation Joker, issue number 1. And this one is the cover art's done by Sean Murphy, and interior art is done by Katana Collins, and Sean Murphy's also the writer for this. It's also got art on it by Clayton McCormick and Mirka and Analfo. So yeah, that's awesome. She does really cool stuff. I really like Sweet Paprika. It seems interesting. I haven't read any of it, but it definitely seems interesting. The art does. Spinning out of the runway hit Batman Beyond the White Knight comes the unforgettable coming-of-age supervillain story starring the children of Harley Quinn and the Joker. When the rebellious twins run away in a stolen Batmobile, only the Joker, Jack Napier's quickly fading hologram, has any hope of getting them home safely and keeping them out of the family business. But a life of crime isn't the only temptation for young Bryce and Jackie are facing. The kids uncover a dark secret. Kids uncover a dark secret that could bring their dad back to life for good. With a wild array of Batman's former enemies and allies on their tails. Will the kids succeed in reviving the Dark Knight's greatest foe? Find out as Jackie and Bryce take the center stage in the White Knight universe. Sean Murphy reunites with co-writers Katana Collins, Batman White Knight, and Harley Quinn, and Clay McCormick, Batman Presents the Red Hood, to bring fans the latest chapter, the White Knight story, to help of rising star artists Mirka Andolfo from Sweet Paprika and Batman vs. Lobo. All right, so yeah, we've got that. Now, the next book we're moving on to. Here's the B cover that's done by Tyler Kirkman and Alejandro Sanchez, but this is Multiversity, Harley Screws Up the DCU. And then we're going to get the awesome A cover by Amanda Connor that I absolutely love because it's a play on Action Comics #1. And my favorite thing about it is it says that it is 400 $499. Oh wow, there went my keyboard, and the back popped off it. That's super fun. Definitely a fun way to do this video, but we'll just keep going. All right, Harley screws up the DCU, issue number 3. Amanda Connor cover, like I said. The interior by this is Logan Faber and Fairber, and Frankie Thierry is the writer for this. Harley Quinn and the other Harley Quinn, well, they got a problem. Somehow, someway, one of these Harley Quinns rode off in a baby Kal-El's little rocket ship before he could leave Krypton, way back whenever that was. She also, and just maybe, distracted Barry Allen before that lightning could hit. And don't get me started about all the other heroes. So, the whole DC universe is screwed up, and these two HQs got to figure out a way to put the baby soups back in the rocket ship before Krypton goes boom. Barry in front of the lightning, and stop the other Harley before, well, you get it, the picture. It's going to be bananas. Alright, so that's the Harley books. Now my final DC book for this week is Spirit World. And this is Volume 2 of Spirit World. Hanning did the cover for this and the interior art, and Allison Wong is the writer, or Alyssa Wong, not Allison. Alyssa Wong's the writer for this. From the pages of Lazarus Pit, Dark Fate, a new Chinese hero emerges who's able to travel to and from the spirit world, realm of the dead, and that of the living. The name is Zenith, and their superpower is being able to burn items folded from Jaws paper and immediately turn them into real-world objects, based on the East Asian practice of burning paper at graveyards in order to send resources to your ancestors in the spirit world. Except Xanth can retrieve items from the world of the living. Their weapon of choice is a large broadsword. Who doesn't love a big sword when you can choose to use a big sword? Xanth is a master of dark arts who's here to give Constantine a run for his money. Literally, when Constantine shows up saying Xanth scammed him into buying something, he finds them and Batgirl, Cassandra Cain, fighting an abominable influx of Jianxi, the Chinese hopping vampires, and joins in to help. But when the portal opens up that drags Batgirl into the spirit world, it's up to Xanthi and Constantine to travel to the land of the spirits to rescue her. And who knows what other spirits we'll find in the spirit world, like that skateboarding boy who wears the Hanfu and some headphones and a gaping hole in his chest. Alright, I have no idea what I even said in that last sentence, but this stuff sounds really interesting. I'm definitely interested in the Spirit World book. I might even just read this whenever I get done with this video. It sounds so interesting. Next, we're going to move on to Marvel. And with Marvel, we've got Amazing Spider-Man number 25. And this has got a JR cover, John Romita Jr. He's been doing most of these. We got Zeb Wells still writing this with Rainbow Rowell and Avalero Lopez and Carrie Andrews doing interior art, and pencils once again done by John Romita Jr. and inking done by Scott Hanna. And like I said, this issue number 25. The past and the present collide in an oversized and monumental 25th issue. Your heart isn't ready for this one. All right. Next, we got issue number 11 of Daredevil. And this is Volume 7. Mark Ciccietto is the cover artist for this. He also, I believe, Mark Ciccietto does the interiors. And no, my bad. The interiors are done by Raphael De La Torre and Lian Yoshi. And, of course, the writers for this are Jason Liu and Chip Zdarsky. The Devil in Hell, The Hand, have made Matt Murdock's life a living hell for years. But as Chip Zdarsky and Marco Ciccietto enter the crescendo of their critically acclaimed and chart-topping run of the villainous cabaret of ninjas may have finally gone too far, pushing Matt in every relationship he has to the breaking point. All right. Next, we're moving on to, and I absolutely love this cover too. I love the character design for this. This issue number 3 is Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones, and I absolutely love the Gwen Rhino looking, I don't know if it's Gwenoceros or it's, I'm guessing it's Gwenoceros. That's what I would, but, or Rhino Gwen, I don't know, but looks awesome. I mean, it's David Nakayama cover too, just knocks it out of the wall. He just knocks it out of the park. I mean, it's a cool looking cover to me. As far as classic comic covers kind of go, I mean, it's not like super classic or anything like that. That's not what I meant. I just meant like, that kind of style, it just, being an A cover and whatnot. But yeah, I absolutely love this cover. Issue number 3, like I said, David Nakayama doing the cover art on this, but the interior art is done by... Oh, I hate pausing for y'all, sorry. Alright, Emily Kim's writing this. She's been writing all of this. I should have known better than... There we go. Emily Kim and Kale Zama is the artist for this. Who created the clones? Things are not looking good for Spider-Gwen, surrounded by 3 more clones who are ready for one less Gwen in the world. Spider-Gwen is beaten and alone, and unfortunately that is not all she has to be worried about. All she has to be worried about. Someone lurks in the shadows as the mastermind behind these clones is finally revealed. All right, and then the final issue we've got here is Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis number 2. And this has got Blade 2099 in it, which is the whole reason why I definitely wanted to pick this up. I always like Blade. It has a cover by Nick Bradshaw. The writer for this is Steve Orlando, and Justin Mason is the artist. Enter Blade 2099 Zombie Hunter. As the city burns, new allies join the fight to save Nuevo York from carnage. All right. So that's my books this week that I've picked up from the Comix Strip. It shouldn't be much longer before I get the next books from them and some more stuff that'll head your way. So I will, be coming back soon. Sorry it took so long for this video. I'm going to get out of here because it's Mother's Day. I got other stuff I'd like to do. So happy Mother's Day, y'all, once again. Hit like and subscribe, and I'm going to get out of here. Peace.